Tonight it's game one of a three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Marlins are looking to stop the skid. They were 20-6 in the month of June. They were the hottest team in baseball. They're 6-14 here in July, and they've lost 12 in a row as the Marlins look to get back into the win column.
Tyler Phillips, 28-year-old right-hander from Lumberton, New Jersey. 36 2/3 innings as a Philadelphia Philly in 2024, but this is his 27th appearance this year, his 11th start.
And a sweeper locks him up. Turner caught looking at that nasty sweeper from Phillips. 1 up and 1 down. It's the 59th strikeout of the season for Phillips. It's Kyle Schwarber, your National League leader, with 33 home runs.
3-1 misses up and away for ball 4. He does that a lot too. Schwarber draws a 1-out walk.
Here is Bryce Harper, who is playing in his 202nd career game against the Marlins tonight.
Out to center field. That's well hit. Going back on it. And it is gone. 2-run home run. Bryce Harper is 22nd home run of the year. And the Phillies jump out to a 2-0 lead.
And that's the swing that Bryce Harper that makes him so good and so famous. Driving the ball through the middle of the field, you see his head down. He's not pulling off the ball. His hips stay right there. And he drives the ball through the middle of the field, and he got all that one. That's a nice start for the Phillies.
Here is Brandon Marsh, and he flies a splitter high in the air down the right field line. That's into the corner and playable for Conine, who puts the squeeze on out number 2.
Swings and misses at a sweeper off the plate away. Punch out ends the inning. The damage done on a big swing from Bryce Harper.
Go to the bottom of the first inning, and an early lead for Zach Wheeler to work with.
10-2, 2.16 ERA.
As Wheeler faces Otto Lopez.
0-1 to Otto. He reaches for that. He flares into center. That is down for a base hit. Otto Lopez greets him with a leadoff single.
It would be nice for the Marlins to somehow try to score a run here in the first inning against a very difficult pitcher.
Here's Kyle Stowers.
He went around, and Stowers strikes out. It's 118 strikeouts on the year for Wheeler.
1 out, 1 on. Heriberto Hernandez.
First pitch, Otto on the go. That one missed up and in. Throw to second. It cannot be dug out by Stott. Otto takes off for third. Shortstop Turner pops up, fires to third, and kicks away from Bohm. And Otto will come in to score. Absolute chaos. Stolen base for Otto Lopez. The throw was low from Real Muto at second. Popped away from Stott. Trey Turner picked it up. He alligator armed to throw to Bohm, and it kicked away from him. So on a couple of errors, the Marlins are on the scoreboard. 2-1 in the bottom of the first.
Any way you can. Any way that you can score.
Hernandez deep to left, back into the corner. Marsh, whoa, gone, tie.
How quickly can you tie a game just like that?
What a response! Harper throws the first punch with a 2-run shot. Then base running chaos and a solo blast from Burt. Not this game up. We are tied at 2 in the bottom of the first.
Ooh, I see you Hernandez.
The Phillies are going to have to do some regrouping.
And now Xavier Edwards.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Struck him out.
2 outs. Liam Hicks, the batter. Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Zach. But the Marlins tie it up with 2 runs.
Bottom of the second inning. Griffin Conine going to take on Zach Wheeler here. 0-1 Conine cracks high in the air out to right center. Rincones is back, and that is gone. He got a curveball. It dropped about knee high, and Griff gulped it out of here.
I see you, Niner. I see you.
Solo shot and a beauty of a bomb. The second against Wheeler tonight. And the Marlins jump in front 3-2 in the bottom of the second.
In 71 2/3 prior innings at Lone Depot Park in his career, Wheeler had allowed 7 homers. He's already allowed 2 here tonight.
Well, the Marlin hitters are picking up pitches, seeing the ball well, and having good swings.
3-0 pitch missed off the plate away for ball 4. And Sanoha will now drop the bat, take off the armor, and make his way over to first. Well, now it's Joe Mack.
And there goes Javi. The pitch is low. No throw by Real Muto.
Yeah, he couldn't get it out of the catcher's mitt. So we've seen the game plan, and so far the Marlins have executed it perfectly.
That one lifted high in the air out to center. Ballpark holding this. Justin Crawford underneath, ranging a little bit towards left center. He makes the catch for out number 1, and Sanoha will stay put at second base. And out the 9-man to the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. The Sinohot second went away. Marcy, he drives that one out to right center field. Rincones is working back to the track, and that one smacks off the wall. Sinoha around third. He's going to come in to score. Jacob Marcy with an RBI double. Fisher jumping on Wheeler tonight, baby. 4-2 Marlins in the bottom of the second.
And give credit to Jacob Marcy to stay back on the off speed, the sweeper, and drive it almost out of here, but off the wall in right center.
Where has this come from for the Marlins facing Zach Wheeler?
This is very un-Wheeler. And now it's Otto, who singled up the gut his first time on the second pitch that Wheeler threw today.
Now that is ripped on a line out towards right center field. Diving Crawford can't get it all the way to the wall. Marcy can score standing up. Lopez on his way to third. An RBI triple. It's 5-2.
This is awesome and so welcomed.
The Marlins have come with their hitting shoes on.
A ball club, at least initially, that is playing like they are sick and tired of losing.
And still with only one out, Stowers the batter.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout. That is a nasty splitter.
That's the fourth strikeout of the game for Wheeler. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 runs across for the Marlins in the inning on 3 hits. They leave a man. It's 5-2 Miami. Here's Javier Sinoa, who walked on 4 pitches his first time up. Swing and a bouncer back towards the mound. Bare hand grab by Wheeler. Turns and fires to first. Harper pulled off the bag, but he's able to make a swipe tag. Nice job on both ends, Wheeler and Harper, to get the out, and the Marlins do not score.
Tyler Phillips back out there for the top of the 4th inning, and there are 2 on and nobody out for JT Realmuto.
One saving grace, you've got a pretty good guy up there who can hit into a double play. If he hits the ball hard on the ground.
2-2 to Realmuto is grounded to third. Sinoha down to second. There's one. Perfectly executed around the horn double play. Just what the doctor ordered, and Realmuto bounces into another.
I love it when the stuff we talk about comes to fruition. Yeah, he's a double play guy. 5-4-3, neatly done.
Rincones flies that fastball to right center. First and second, nobody out in the 4th, and he got out of it.
So that is it for Zach Wheeler, as Kyle Backus now will come in.
5-2, but the Fish threatening for more.
Swing and a miss, and he got him on an inside breaking ball. Big strikeout there for Backus to get out of the 4th inning without any damage.
Tyler Phillips in line for his victory, but his night is over. Phillips 5 innings, 2 runs both earned. The 2-run homer by Harper in the first. Here's Cade Gibson for the 2nd consecutive game.
Harper to second, but there's 1 man gone.
And it'll bring up Alec Bohm.
Line drive back toward the middle, base hit into center field. Harper's around third, heading for home. The throw goes to second base. RBI single for Bohm. It's a 5-3 game.
Yeah, Bohm's been an RBI machine as of late, picking up a lot of ribbies. Big base hits, using this middle of the field as he often does.
Right now Bryson Stott, tying run at the plate, 1 out.
Hit on the ground toward the right side, base hit to right field. Lefty on lefty. Stott puts runners on first and second. With 1 man down here in the 6th inning. And here comes Clayton McCullough, so that's going to be it for Cade Gibson.
Tyler Zuber is on to make his 19th appearance of the season. His 3rd career appearance against the Phillies and his 2nd this year.
Coming on here to face JT Realmuto. Bohm is at second. Stott is at first.
Fly ball right center field. That's well struck. Conine going back, and it's over his head. It's going to be a ground rule double. That's a break for the Marlins. 1 run will score. They'll bring Stott back to third. It's a 5-4 game, and the Phillies have 2 in scoring position.
He gets a fastball out over the plate and puts a heck of a swing on it. Right fielder is playing super shallow, not respecting his pop at all.
Rincones swings and misses. An excellent sweeper from Tyler Zuber.
That's a big strikeout there.
And now it's up to Crawford to try to pick him up right here.
Opposite way, base hit to left field. 1 run is in the hole, JT. And Crawford has just tied the game up, and the ball gets away. But nobody advances. Actually, I think they're going to say that JT will score.
Did it get caught up in the, might have got caught up in something
It
there.
must have been a ground rule, and the Phillies have taken the lead.
How about that?
The umpires are going to get together and talk about this.
Oh, it got caught
Stuck underneath there.
And Clayton McCullough is satisfied with the explanation.
Because the ball was lodged, and every ballpark has different ground rules. And this one is the ball was lodged underneath the padding. It gives JT the plate and Crawford second base, and the Phillies have the lead.
Top of the 8th inning here at Lone Depot Park. The Phillies lead the Marlins 6-5 in game 1 of this 3-game series. And John King will stay on to pitch for the Marlins with the lefty Bryson Stott at the plate.
Fly ball right field. Griffin going back. Conine going back toward the wall. He jumps. It's off the top of the wall. And Stott on his way to third. The throw by Conine not in time. 6th triple of the year for Stott.
That's close. Top of the wall, mid wall, somewhere in there.
And a great start to the top of the 8th here.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Scored the go-ahead run for the Phils, and he hits this one in the air to right center field. Going back, Marcy back toward the track. It's going to be deep enough to score Stott, who tags from third. He'll score. RBI sac fly for Realmuto. It's 7-5 Phillies.
Bryson Stott getting some love. And so is JT. That is a huge run, as you talked about there, Tom.
We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, and Joe Andujar is on to try to close it out. Phillies lead this one 7-5, a back-and-forth ball game.
And Jacob Marcy bounces the ball up the gut, past the dive of the shortstop Turner into center for a base hit.
And there's a little bit of life. You got to start this thing somewhere. Maybe that'll do it.
And that brings up Otto Lopez.
Ground ball hit weakly towards first. Diving Harper can't get it. Marcy's around second, headed towards third. The Laba throw in towards second, and the Marlins trailing by 2. Have them on the corners with nobody out in the bottom of the 9th.
You're going to do it. You might as well do it against one of the best.
He fires. Otto on the move. That one misses off the plate away. Otto swipes the bag. So now a single would tie this game in all likelihood. 1-1 to Stowers. That one hit him. That was 101 that ran up and got him, and the bases are loaded for Burns. What an opportunity this is.
Ground ball up the middle of the base hit. Heriberto Hernandez has tied the game. Heriberto!
A 2-run knock on a hard-hit ground ball right up the middle, and we are knotted at 7 in the bottom of the 9th.
That is so clutch.
Oh, thank God.
And the winning run in scoring position with nobody out for Xavier Edwards.
He is showing bunt, and he bunts it towards third. It's a beauty. Here comes Bone. Throw to first. Not in time. Right on cue.
Boy, that's great execution. We've seen some really nice plays tonight. Look at that dugout.
Hicks with a chopper. That is gloved by Harper. He grabs it. He fires to the plate. They get the out there. It is a fielder's choice. 3-2. There's one man gone. This game stays tied at 7. The bases stay loaded.
Marlins have 4 walk-offs this season. Now it's Griffin Conine's turn.
Base hit! Kiss that losing streak goodbye! And good night! Griffin Conine walks it off! And the Marlins score 3 in the 9th to win it! Oh, thank God, Hunt.
Just going to sit back and watch the fellas enjoy themselves. It seemed only fitting that a win would come in this fashion.
The Philadelphia Phillies were 49-0 this season when they entered the 9th inning with a lead. Now they're 49-1 as the Marlins snap this losing streak. And those handshakes and hugs and high fives that Clayton McCullough was so desperately looking for, he has got.